Hi, today is May 15th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 798 for the year, Desperation. I don't know, it kind of reminded me of some Horton Hears a Who kind of shit, a beautiful little purple puff of a flower or a weed or whatever the fuck, but rather than it seeming like a planet that a bunch of desperate little Whos were living on, it seemed like the purple puff flower was a single desperate life looking forlornly at a bunch of discarded electronic crap behind a fence, as if the flower desperately wanted to help the crap escape from its prison and be free, which made me love that flower or weed or whatever the fuck it was even more than I already did. Poem number 799, The Crap. There was all this electronic crap trapped inside a fenced-in area. The crap didn't like being imprisoned, and the crap appreciated the little flower that seemed to want to help. But what could the flower do? Even if escape from the fenced-in area was possible, there were other prisons that the crap had to face, such as the issue of what the crap would do if it were freed. What kind of life could the crap have as a bunch of discarded electronic crap? It was a pretty fucked up situation for the crap, but there was one thing that made things so much better for the crap than they otherwise would be, and that was knowing that there was someone on the other side of the fence that actually cared. Poem number 800, Uncharacteristic Confidence. He greeted the day with uncharacteristic confidence. He didn't know where this new attitude had come from. He vaguely suspected that our confidence was grounded in either very questionable logic or outright falsehoods. So he didn't want to ask any questions. He had some important tasks to get through today, and it was more important to him to accomplish those tasks than to jeopardize the confidence that he had by examining the origins of that confidence. And as it turned out, he was able to get everything done efficiently and effectively, and that evening he was able to determine that her uncharacteristic confidence was based on a dream that he had had the night before, and that dream was a complete fabrication of her subconscious mind, and was a more or less complete rewriting of her personal history. And he was like, that's fine, I can live with that. I'm glad I got all my shit done before I figured it out. In fact, I hope I have another dream just like last night's tonight, because I've got a lot of shit going on tomorrow too. Poem number 801, Momentary Morning Confusion. For some reason, this particular website that provides news and information likes to put its headlines in lowercase letters. This resulted in some momentary morning confusion when one of the headlines was Turkey election results. Poem number 802, this is the last one for the day, Down to a Science. They had it down to a science. Everything had been measured and timed and tested and retested, and the thing that they had down to a science worked as close to perfectly as possible every time they implemented it. But they couldn't help but suspect that the thing would work even better if some random element of chance were introduced into the mix. So they introduced an uncontrolled and uncontrollable variable, and they found that the variable made things better approximately 98.7% of the time. And they decided that that was not good enough, so they abandoned the variable and returned to their original routine, which was fine, because they had that shit down to a science. Alright, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope I enjoy my day. Thank you. Did I say I appreciate you? I know I did, but I'll say it again. I appreciate you.